barking a bite. Dog on sight. I got that dog in me. My wallet filling with E.
Okay.
Community know that you feeling me. When I say we going to Billy's team, I got that dog in me.
That dog
That
in me.
D-A-W-G.
That what?
Dogging right in, you should follow me. The dip is like Kibble is calling me. She want me to show her my dog. My stack too fat, so I'm up in her jaw. Mom with my dogs when I'm going abroad, Dubai.
Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. You're watching Crypto Rap Live. Oh, we got a lot of stuff to do.
Dog making bucks while we sniffing some butts. I got that dog in me. My wallet filling with E. Community know that you feeling me.
Hey.
When I say we going to Billy's team, I got that dog in me.
Okay,
That D-A-W-G. Dogging right in, you should follow me.
What?
The dip is like Kibble is calling me. We don't
Hey.
chase our
Welcome to the
tails, we
stream,
chase
everybody.
our
I go by the name of Why
tails.
Not. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and today we're going to be discussing investment, finance, financial literacy, success, and education. Got a lot on the table today. We're going to be covering Bitcoin, XRP, Solana,
This is a Crypto Rap
Ethereum, pretty much every major
exclusive.
cryptocurrency we're going to be talking about. So it's going to be a good time. Hey, hey, hey.
Elon's AI, volume so high, hottest on the block, blockchain rock, community pop, trending top, we don't stop. Shiba and Pepe gon' look like a flop. I just want grok. I just want grok. I just want grok. I just want grok. Portfolio one, but it's hot. Grok is what everyone want.
Okay.
Grok doesn't talk and don't walk.
Okay.
My grok and I'm as big as a shock.
Okay.
I just want grok. We were a robot that go to $1 billion.
Okay.
Now we got millions. Remember when we were civilians? Grok is a movement. You know that we building. My grok in the penthouse on top of Elon's AI. Volume so high. Hottest on the block. Blockchain rock.
Okay.
Community pop. Trending
Welcome,
top.
everybody. Welcome.
We don't stop. Shiba and Pepe gon' look like a flop. I just want grok. I just want grok. I just want grok. I just want grok.
What's up, everybody?
Portfolio one, but it's hot. Grok is what everyone want.
Let's jump into the market head first. It's a pretty big launch coming up today. I don't know if you guys have been keeping tabs on it. Let's pull up their page.
I just want grok.
This thing right here, Gochi AI. Let me change the title.
This is a Crypto
I'm in the
Rap
gateway, the gateway
Made
to
10
Mars.
mil
I'm in the
yesterday.
gateway to Mars. I'm in the gateway to
Hamza says,
Mars.
reckon we can make a 5x by the end of the stream? Man, I hope so.
Tesla my car. Yeah, I go hard. Dime in my hands, shine in the dark. Gateway to Mars. Put that sign in front of the Chris on my
We're looking
hands,
at,
all the stars.
thanks, Texas.
This is a vision that speak to the heart.
We're looking at Gochi. If you want a 5 times by the end of the stream, if this thing ends up launching during our stream, this might actually be the one. Again, not financial advice, do your own research, but this is a project that a lot of people have been keeping their eyes on for quite some time. Launch was supposed to happen this past Monday, but it ended up getting delayed until today. It's a play to earn, kind of like an idle game. It's a yield farm that's gamified. You basically take care of this little cat, and then there's, I guess, different kinds of cats, and then depending on your cats and how you take care of them, you receive tokens over time. UI looks great, the character's cute, project has been in development for a while, so I think, in my opinion, it looks pretty decent. But again, take that with a grain of salt. And it's technically supposed to be launching today. It did get delayed on Monday, so who knows if it'll actually launch today. But definitely could be something of a 5x. on the stream.
DAWG up at 9. Good night. We got the barking.
Let's see what else is going on in the market. Some fresh stuff.
Buy right now, it's roll or die. I never
We've got AI voice agents, project called Call. This thing definitely looks like a rug.
We got the bark in the bite.
But should I buy at the bottom of this?
That dog in me.
Nah, they're rugged.
My wallet filling with E. Community
Can't
know
trust
that you
these guys.
feeling me.
Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that.
I got that dog in me. That DAWG.
Doggo
Right,
what?
you should follow me.
Doggomation?
A dip is like calling me.
Okay.
Want me to show her my dog, my stack too fat, so I'm up in her
Asai Muncher says, I wonder how many times I rugged you before? Probably not many. I don't really trade that often.
Put that in a song. Bury a fodder like a bone. Buy before 100 million. You're in
Definitely
luck.
less than
Dog
3
get bucks
times.
while we sniffing some butts. I got that dog in me. My wallet filling with E.
Okay.
bet you feeling me.
Okay.
When I say we going to Billy's team,
Okay.
I got that dog in me.
That DAWG. Dogging right in, you should follow me.
A dip is like Kibble is calling me. We don't chase our tails, we chase all time.
Oh wow. Believe is hiring a head of operations. That's pretty big. I guess Launchcoin has gotten a little out of their hands and now they're ready to expand personnel.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Gainsey is live right now, so thank you so much for tuning in to me instead of him. All respect to Gainsey. I was on his stream yesterday actually, and I had such a blast. But I do understand he's much more famous than me, so. Hey. 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 Alright, what's the deal, y'all? What are we aping? Slow day today in the viewership. I feel like you guys are turned off because the market's been taking a downturn. Not a lot of coins have been doing well. But there's still been some movers. Holy crap, no way, this Doggomation. Oh my goodness, chat, what the fuck are we doing? We saw this thing on the floor. And then it mooned. Oh no, chat. Oh goodness gracious. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. Well, it's down again. Should I buy? Such a weird coin, the way that it's moving. What if I toss a cheeky 0.1 in? It's gotta go up from here, right? This thing definitely rugs. Okay. Okay, we're green. We're green. I'm ready to sell it all. I'm gonna sell it all for like a $2 P&L. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Nice. Chat, we took a cheeky fleece. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably gonna go higher than that, but clean little $5 trade right there. We're playing smart because we're still pretty low in our port, but we're almost at, like, you know, we're working our way up. Good to see you, Dad. What's your project? I know the ticker's Dad, but this one here, Dad coin at the top. 13 days, 6 hours old. Definitely a low market cap at only 9K and only $500 volume. You gotta be the only one holding this, right?
If I send some disrespect, I'm coming for your neck. Getting rich is easy as a good laugh. Say keck when I'm aping in a big bag.
Yeah, you know, just keep doing the slow and steady grassroots community growth thing. If you're persistent, you might be able to pick it up. There's a lot of folks who have started this low and worked their way up. Project Bluebirds is a good example. Bougie is a good example. I think you could do it. Hey, good to see you, Daily Dose of Entertainment. Thoughts on having my net worth in Doge and Pepe? Let's take a look at the charts real quick. So first, let's look at Doge. I'll admit, on the long term, I'm not very optimistic about Doge, just because I've always kind of been a hater. But in the most recent week, when, you know, pretty much every project was mooning, Doge did outperform a lot of the major altcoins. I think Doge had about 10% up on Solana, had about 5% up on ETH. It did great. So take my FUD with a grain of salt. But I think there has to be better alternatives in the market. There has to be coins that move better than this. Let's go on the max view here. Right now you guys are hoping for this queue up back to all-time high. Maybe not even quite to all-time high. Even if you could return to this most recent local top, you're still looking at like a ×2. So that would be pretty good. As you correctly identify, Elon would have to shill it more. He would have to do more stuff. Look, I got to level with you. I don't know what more you can have. There's literally a federal government agency named after this meme coin. How much more do you want? Like, what do you expect? You want him to chisel Doge's face onto the surface of Mars? He honestly might, but I just think it's kind of, it's too big. It's too big for me to care about it. Pepe is a little bit smaller. Pepe has been performing very well this cycle. It's up 40% on the week. But again, you're looking at a project that you're begging for it to go back to all-time high in order to cash out at ×2. And I just don't understand why you would do that when there's, like, even fucking Mudang did a ×6. And you could have aped that with size. And it's a ridiculous coin. It's a terrible narrative, but it's still Moon, right? There's going to be better opportunity out there in the market elsewhere, is how I feel about Pepe and Doge. Like, Pepe and Doge are great if you literally started trading cryptocurrency yesterday and you're trying to buy something that's not Bitcoin. But beyond that, I don't know. I just feel like you gotta go past baby's first meme coin. You feel me? Be a little bit more creative. That's how you win. Let's see what else going on. Daily Dose of Entertainment asked me if I do CTOs. Hell nah, bro. The fuck? CTO is just code for turning my viewers into exit liquidity. I'm not really interested in doing that. Nexus says, I should go more degen is what you're saying. So Chill Guy, Giga, Farcoin. Yeah, like, kind of, yeah. Yeah, like, yes, more degen. I don't know if Chill Guy, Giga, and Fartcoin are that more degen. Those are all kind of 3 top movers. I mean, get even deeper than that. Look, if you're holding size, like if you want a relatively safe, and safe is probably not the right word to use, but just a relatively stable compared to the rest of the volatile crypto market, then Doge and Pepe might be your choice. But you're looking at a real challenge with holding those assets because they're still subject to the general whim of the overall market. When you're looking at this chart, the thing took a nosedive, right? Like, just because the market conditions were bad, you lost, you know, 70% on this token. And that's kind of fucked up. Like, there has to be coins out there that are more resilient than this. Granted, the whole market went down overall, but a minus 70% in recent history doesn't really bode well for confidence in the chart, in my opinion. And that's true for like the vast majority of things, but it's like at that point, why not just use Solana or whatever? Dominic says, when you buy big numbers of crypto, are you scared to put it through to Coinbase or whatever you use? Well, Coinbase just got hacked today, revealing the identities and balances of many of their top users, people with multi-million-dollar net worths. Screenshots of their balances along with their social security numbers, their driver's license, and their passports got leaked to the dark web. So I wouldn't use Coinbase. That happened literally today. Omar says, I want to connect with you. What's your Discord? I got you. Let me get the Discord. There we go. Gotta get that Froge. Alright, chat, I have an important business call in 30 minutes. So, whatever magic we're gonna make happen has to happen before then. Kraken, Mog's, Coinbase, respect. Somebody asked me to look at Mog. Is the person who asked me to look at Mog still here? Vempu, are you still here? I don't think so. Gotta get that Froge. Gotta get that Froge. Gotta get that Froge.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
If the chart was a flower, it would probably be a rose. That's a fucking bar that would go over a lot of people's heads, but that's a fucking bar.
Crypto Rap exclusive.
Holy moly, what's this? Just came out and it's fucking 1 million already. Chat, how do we miss this? Chat, this came out 2 minutes ago and it's at 1 million. What do we do? How do we miss this, chat? Do I FOMO the top? It's got a rug, right? It's a pretty impressive chart though, I can't lie. Hey. Full port the top? That is a brilliant idea. I'm not gonna lie, if I had full ported the top when I was saying that, I'd be up 50%. God Kendall! God Kendall! Chat, what the fuck? Oh my goodness gracious, chat! Oh, and it rugs. But holy moly! From 1 mil, we've seen it go up to 3 mil in like fucking 10 seconds. What is this thing? It's just called Squish. It's literally a dog. Come on. Goodness gracious. The Tactician says, I'm the tactician. Okay. Tom says sniped at 1.3 mil up to 2.6 mil. Respect, Tom. That was good. It's an AI coin? True, that's crazy. Yeah, this thing is mooning. It feels too late, but honestly, when you have momentum like this, it could be a $10 million runner. Not financial advice, do your own research. We just saw this thing come out. Tactician says, I was in on that. Was past tense? That's not very good, bro. You probably still want to be in on this. It's pushing all-time high. Not sure why you would have sold. The chart's done nothing but go up the whole time. You deadass made 10 mil? Yeah, I made 10 million people smile yesterday. Hey, Dad says amazing. Good luck today, G. Good luck in your business meeting. Love your content. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. I hope it goes well too. It's gonna be really cool. I'm meeting with a very big name in the space, a very big name in the industry. It's actually that meeting's in like 20 minutes or something. I'm a little bit nervous, but it'll be good. What do you look for in a coin to buy? Good narrative, good distribution, good volume, good trajectory on the chart, decent market cap, etc., etc. Tom says, bro, I'm loving the Discord. I'm learning a lot. That's awesome, Tom. I'm glad to have you in there. It's a good group of people in there. They be grinding every day, finding some super good plays. They never stop. It's crazy. Mog in my wallet and I spend it when I want to. Let's look at this one. That's interesting. It's not a bad looking chart on this one. Huh. Every day, taking meds. Yeah, this looks really good, honestly. I'm kind of like, should I get in? I don't want to buy the top, though, even though the momentum is so good. Clearly, somebody's selling big on this. How's the challenge going? It's going all right. Slow and steady. We're up today, but not by much. I only made one trade. It was like a quick scalp. I maybe gained like, I don't know, 15% or something like that. PSP. What you made so far? $30 trillion. Like nothing, pretty much. I'm still middle of the road, honestly. We haven't been able to break out. I think if you look at my P&L on my account, I think it says I made like $10. I'm up like $10.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
The beat delicate cause marksman so precise. The crosshairs on all-time high. Check the price. The process is taking a couple years of development. Put out utility.
Whoa.
So nice. Now when I order a shot, I rarely get it with ice. The rollie on my wrist will suffice. Marksman's your early shot at jazz.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a good rapper. Scotty says, how much you put into a trade when getting into a coin? Pretty much only 0.1. We're still in the decimal range, right? Like we haven't broke one soul yet. I wouldn't risk more than 0.1 in any given trade at this level because the losses, if you happen to lose it, would just be too devastating. Nah, if I full port at this range, I'm just gonna get cooked. Doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't want the challenge to be over. That's like part of the lesson here is you got to mitigate your losses and you got to be patient. Oh, there's a Gucci, but that's got to be a fake Gucci. Yeah, that's a fake Gucci. We're waiting for the real Gucci to launch. That's also a fake. A lot of fake Gucci's dropping. When the real one drops, it'll probably run. Jacob says, so you put 0.1% of your bankroll? Nah, 0.1 Solana, which is at this range like 20% or a little under 20% of my portfolio. Tactician says trading is 90% waiting for your entries. That's true, bro. Spoken like a true tactician.
Religious experience.
Why is there so many Solana Beach coins? You know there already is a Solana Beach coin. Oh, Solana Beach, very nice place. Beautiful city. Huh. She saw my portfolio and said, Jesus, money turned her into a believer. Jesus is the reason that my pocket's so tight. My wallet's filling up with Jesus. Believe this, he is the key to financial freedom. That's the bars. I'm like, I feel like the whole market is kind of on the edge of their seat right now, waiting for something. I'm not gonna lie, Launchcoin and the Believe ecosystem has ruined the Solana meme coin trenches for the past few days. Just siphoning so much liquidity. Hundreds of millions of dollars flowing into those coins, despite the fact that, in my opinion, there's nothing particularly special about them. But, you know, the market goes on. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. How do I get rich overnight? That's the wrong question to ask, bro. That's how you go broke overnight. If that's your frame of mind, you're seriously not gonna make it. You can't force these things, bro. In fact, there's a phenomenon in cryptocurrency. When you buy a coin and then you go to sleep while you're holding that coin, there is a 100% chance that that coin will rug while you are asleep. There is a 0% chance that you will wake up to a higher price on that coin than when you went to sleep. The only exception is in your long-term hold high conviction bags. That's the only exception. But if you're trying to jump into trenches and buy some coin and then go to sleep on it, say goodbye to your money. Kiss it goodbye. It is gone. There's just no way that you're going to wake up to a higher price than what it was at. The market is too dynamic. This isn't stocks, man. You know, stocks, you can only trade certain times a day. In crypto, it's 24/7, 365. And if you're out of luck, you're out of luck. And you're going to be out of luck at certain hours. You're going to be in luck at other hours. You know, it's a constant cycle across the world. And yeah, it's kind of, it's a challenge. You can't really sleep on your meme coins. Not the Cabal says, nice Pit Vipers. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got a lot of them actually. I'm only wearing one pair, but we got a few. Thoughts on Gambang? I don't know what that is. Do I recommend them? Are you kidding me? Listen, I'm a successful cryptocurrency trader. Any successful cryptocurrency trader is looking at a lot of charts. That's a lot of screen time, right? Now, doctors will tell you that blue light is the most harmful light that you can see, right? Like if you get a lot of blue light exposure in your eyes, it's gonna burn your retinas, it's gonna fuck your vision up. They're actually lying to your face. Blue light is not the worst light you can see. Green light is the worst light you can see. Now, as a successful crypto trader, green light, I get a lot of green light in my face. The only brand of glasses that I trust to protect my eyes from green light is Pit Vipers. Pit Vipers the only profit-proof sunglasses. If you're not wearing Pit Vipers, you're not gonna make it. You're gonna go blind. And then you won't be able to buy anything. I mean, I'm sure there's blind crypto traders out there. No offense to them, but yeah, Pit Vipers are bust. That's the name of the game. Just another Bitcoin shroom. Hey. A new, oh fuck, Bitcoin Crocs? Are we serious? Chat, do I buy these? Chat, am I aping the Bitcoin Crocs? I'm flabbergasted right now. And they say it's the third official collaboration between Bitcoin and Crocs. Hold up. Where are the other two? Whoa, those are clean. What the fuck? And these ones? Yo! Chat! They got the fucking Bitcoin Crocs. I was not expecting that. This is low-key drip. These orange ones are ugly, I'm not gonna lie, but the dark ones and the flower ones, they're pretty nice. Malpa says, I have 409 USD. What should I invest in? If you have to ask, you're going to lose it all anyways, so you might as well just send it to me. Hicks says, KDA, 3 White Soldier weekly, not pumping soon, breakout $2 soon, $100 per 1 BB. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Not the Cabal says, what do you think of SPX 6900? I love it. It's awesome. It's a fantastic community cult project. Been in the game for a long time. It's a big indicator of market health overall. I made a song for them yesterday. I haven't dropped it yet. I got another song that I gotta drop first, but my SPX 6900 rap will probably drop like Friday or something. It's a really good project. I don't own any or anything, and I also think Murad is a hack, but it's a dope project. My X is the same as my TikTok. You see it right here. At Crypto Rap Calls. Shout out to Solana Beach. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy Happy Cat. Audemars says, you made 10 mil? Yes, I did. I made 10 million people smile yesterday. 10 million happy memories. 10 million good vibes. 10 million friendly friends.
This is a crypto rap.
I haven't seen anything exciting. Do I buy the bottom of this rug? It's kind of recovering. Maybe I should have bought that shit. Now I'm priced out. Chat, is this gonna moon? Chat, this is ×2 from when we first saw it. Should I have full ported this at the bottom? Okay, it's rugged. Good. I wanted to rug because I didn't buy it. Still waiting for that Gochi drop. Where do you trade at? This is Axiom. AXIOM. Buy the dip and hold says slow day in the trenches today. It absolutely has been. Not too many coins going crazy. There's been a couple of runners, but nothing too exciting. How's that? Oh yeah, that Squish Project rugged. That's funny. We're still looking though. We're not gonna give up. What's the point of trading with 0.59? It's called a challenge, bro. We started with 0.1, now we're up to 0.59. We're gonna get to 100 SOL one day. We'll be able to look back and we'll say, oh great, we started with nothing and we made it all. Jacob says, how do you know what's legit and what's not? A lot of practice, a lot of learning, a lot of making mistakes and losing a lot of money. That's the way you learn. What's your settings for new pairs? I like don't have any settings. If you know what you're doing, you don't need any settings. I think I have like 1K minimum volume or something like that on my filters. That's it. I don't want to see any shit that nobody's buying, but I'll look at pretty much everything else. Axiom, there's no E on it, but yeah. If you go to axiom.trade, you'd be able to find the site. Never back down against evil. Shout out to that fool for following me. You trading the launch coin meta right now? A lot of launch coin coins have been popping off, especially the big dog itself. We've traded a couple of them, but nothing too crazy. There's been some potential for really, really incredible wins, but they also have kind of a problem with getting bundled right at the start, with a lot of supply control. They move well, it's good market caps, but honestly, I don't like the launch coin meta. I think it's mostly extractive. It's kind of holding the liquidity away from where the real trenches are. I think part of the reason why the market sucks right now is because a lot of liquidity is just sucked up over there in the launch coins. Did you actually make 10 million? Yeah, I made 10 million people smile yesterday. Did you get into Simple Coin? The owner of Useless made that coin. Got my filter for launch coin, and you can absolutely eat with them. The volume is crazy. Volume is definitely crazy. There's no question. What website is that? That's Axiom. Malcolm Johnson says Ponky Ponky. Shout out to Ponky. Let's look at the Ponky chart today. It was at 125 mil. It's got to be a little lower right now. Oh yeah, it's actually dipped back under 100 mil again. Sitting at 98. Yeah. They've seen better days, but I think they're still on the climb. I don't think it's over. At Solana Beach. Miles says, I got in at 7K with $6 and now it's at 400K market cap. Wow, Miles, congratulations. A 7K to 400K run up. That's no joke. That's a lot of X's in there. Even $6, you probably made a decent bag. That's what's cool. You guys always ask, like, you need to put a lot of money in to make a lot of money. No, if you're in the right place at the right time, you could put single-digit dollars and you're still gonna make a fat bag. Like, it's all about, you know, location, timing, etc., etc. Jacob says, what coins are you holding right now? I got nothing right now. The wallet's pretty much empty. Miles says, you haven't seen Simple Coin? No, I haven't. Let me pull it up. Simple. I just started streaming like a couple minutes ago. Yeah, I see this thing 2 hours ago. I was busy 2 hours ago, that's why I didn't see it. Good looking chart. It's kind of losing some momentum right now, so I'd be a little wary if I was you. But there's a bit of a breakout here. It might continue. This is a crypto rap exclusive. Das Wong. This one's been in the market for a couple days now. It definitely had a better day the other day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this looks good anymore. QQQ says, what's your XG? It is same as my TikTok, bro. Crypto rap calls. I have an important business meeting with an industry leader right now, so I actually have to end the stream. My meeting's in like 10 minutes and I'm gonna do some stuff to get ready for it. But I'm gonna drop the link to my Discord in the chat right now. It's totally free to join. Totally free to join. Best community in crypto. If you guys want to continue the conversation, see some people that are 24/7, 365 grinding in the trenches, that's the place to go. That link is limited time and limited people can join. So get in there quick if you want to get in there. But yeah, I got to go to this meeting. It was great to have you all on stream today. It's been an absolute blast. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. We're going to be rocking a little bit later today. But for now, join that Discord if you want to continue the conversation. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out. Good luck in the market. Don't go buying anything stupid. Cheers. Last chance to copy that Discord link. I'm into this shit.